Well, hey there, friends. Welcome back to another episode of the Property Management Podcast. I cannot tell you how grateful I am if you are sitting here listening to this episode. It's going to be a really short episode. It's going to be very real and very honest. And it's the one I needed to record more for me than anyone else. But I have a feeling it might be exactly what you need to hear too. So I want to talk about something we don't share enough as business owners or property managers or BDMs. It's the mini work breakdowns. You know the ones, the quiet, messy moments where everything feels like it's all just too much. You're missing deadlines, you're double booking meetings, or you're not even turning up for important meetings. Yep, that was me just last week. You're not even clear on your own instructions or ideas anymore, and everything feels super out of control, like the wheels are coming off and you're not even, you can pretend you're barely holding it together, but really you're not. You're like a runaway train. And that has been my life the last couple of weeks. I found myself in tears constantly. I've had issues with my podcast, totally my fault. I wasn't clear on my instructions with my team. I've lost a couple of clients and not bad losses, but just really good clients with lots of leads and not enough hours to keep up with the work. And then I'm still deep in the retention period of 2 rent roll sales. And there have been some, let's say, extra challenges with that have added to my pressure. And on top of that, my son is home from Sydney for his off season, and my youngest son is on his last ever school holidays. So I'm trying to spend time with them and be present and fit in client work, create podcast episodes, and just survive. Oh, and I've had a little health scare on top of that as well. Not to sound melodramatic, but I had a couple of surgeries, and this is a reminder for you if you haven't had a skin check lately, I encourage you and implore you to go and get it checked. I do get mine checked every year, and I had 2 moles on my back that was seemingly harmless. They were just rubbing on my bra straps and were a little bit irritated. So my doctor said I had to go in for a different surgery, and she said you might as well get those cut out while you're there. I wasn't even going to have them cut out. Well, luckily, I did have them, one of them in particular, cut out because it's come back as a stage 1 melanoma. And I've got to go back in for more surgery and to have the margins cleared. I need a little bit more taken out. And it's been a lot emotionally, mentally, and physically. It's also affected me in a way that I'm not sure if you can relate to or not, but I'm somebody that needs to move my body every day, and I haven't been able to exercise as much as I normally would. And I've added in wellness into my movement routine where I go to the saunas and cold plunges. And because I've had these surgeries and stitches on my back, I haven't been able to even do that. So I'm going a little bit stir crazy, and that has really affected me mentally as well. But here's the thing. I know that this is just a season, and I know it's a season because I've lived it before many times over. And when I was growing, I think property, I went through all of this: the season of scarcity, the season of hustle, and the season of chaos. And now I'm very soon to be in the season of abundance. And the moments where I felt like everything was on my shoulders and one wrong move would bring everything crashing down, they still sit with me. And right now, I'm feeling that everything is just on my shoulders, and one wrong move is going to bring everything crashing down. And I'm living it again in my new business. The difference is this time I'm aware of it and I understand it. I see it for what it is. It's simply a season. Business isn't linear, it's definitely seasonal. And just to explain and break that down a little bit more, there's the startup season, which is full of scarcity and hope and drive. And then comes the messy middle, where we start to grow and it turns into a little bit of chaos. And it becomes that realization that you need more support, more systems, or maybe something, but you don't even know what it is, or maybe you don't have the budget or the bandwidth to make it happen just yet. And if you can just push through that messy middle season, there's the season of abundance, of flow, of freedom, of alignment. Here's the heartbreaking truth. So many business owners never actually make it to that season because the messy middle is where it gets really hard. It's where you want to give up. And almost 60% of Australian businesses fail within those first 3 years. Not because the owners didn't have what it takes, but because they were in the thick of the chaos and didn't have the support or didn't know that it was only a season and that they would eventually come out the other side. So if you're listening and you're in that place and you're in the thick of your own breakdown, just like I have been again, please know it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like you're falling apart, and it's okay not to feel okay. What's not okay is to believe that this is the end of your story, because it's not. It's just a tough chapter. It's a winter season, but spring always does come. And here's what I've learned through all of this. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. Messy action is still action. Communicate with your people, your team, your family, your clients. Let them see the human side behind your business, behind what you're trying to achieve and create. Don't make permanent decisions in a temporary season. Just take the next best step. If you're feeling like quitting, don't quit in this season. Quit in the next season once you've come out of this hard season. Rest if you need to. Take some time out. Take a holiday. Have a weekend away. But don't quit. And lean into support, whether it's a team member, a cohort, a friend, or even just a podcast episode. You don't have to carry it all alone. And most of all, remember, you're not broken. You're building something. It's meant to feel hard sometimes. Growth feels like stress before it feels like success. So if you're in your breakdown, I see you. I'm with you. I'm into it too. But we're not staying here. We're going to cry. We're going to scream into our pillows. I don't know if you guys do that, but I do. And then we're going to get up and we're going to get back into it. You are building something amazing. And the fact that it's hard doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're growing. And growth is never neat or easy. So keep going. I believe in you. And I'm cheering you on from inside my own messy middle right now. Can I ask you a quick favour before you leave this episode? Now, we all know how important reviews are for businesses these days, and mine is no different. If you could spare just a minute to follow, rate and review this podcast, it would mean a lot to me. In fact, what would get me super excited is if you share this podcast with someone in the industry who you think might need to hear some of the episodes right now. And if you'd like to find out more about working with me or any of the products I have to help you start, grow or scale your property management business, head to my website, thatpropertymum.com.au, or check out the links in the show notes.